What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Straight here, back in the video. Today we're here with another NHL 22 simulation, and in today's NHL world, we have seen a lot of trade rumors around Patrick Kane. He's been saying he's going to go to the Maple Leafs, to the Rangers, to the Oilers, a bunch of teams. So again, they would have to trade from, so they're going to have to send quite a bit to get Patrick Kane. But in this video, we're going to see if Patrick Kane was just on those three teams without trading everything to see how he would do. Again, that team would have to trade a bunch of pieces and the team would probably look different, but if everything was the same and they just got Patrick Kane, that's how we're going to do it. So we're going to do the Toronto Maple Leafs, the New York Rangers, and the Edmonton Oilers. Those are the big three teams that he has been around trade movers, and it's said that he really doesn't want to be moved during the season. He wants to be moved at trade deadline, so he probably won't be moved right now. He'll probably be moved at the deadline if he is, so probably not at the start of the season, but I want to see how he would do in an NHL sim. So first we're going to do the Maple Leafs, then the Oilers, and then we're going to do the Rangers. Again, salary cap has to be off because he's making $10.5 million. But yeah, this is him with the Maple Leafs, and we're just going to do a one-year sim for every team to see who he does best with. So yeah, he's on the first line getting a +5 with Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. Playing with this Austin Matthews, the American buddies. They should be really good together. Austin Matthews, Patty Kane. Yeah, that guy, line's getting a +5. Leafs second line's also getting a +5. Third's getting a +1. Fourth is getting a 0. Defense, not looking bad. That second one's getting a +5. Goaltender could be rough. Murray and Samsonov, but not bad at all. He also is on the special team. He's on the power play. He's on the first one. That's getting a +5 on the right wing, so makes that even better. So yeah, should be a fun one. He's on mostly all the special teams. He's going to get a lot of playing time, especially playing with Matthews and Martin, one of the best players in the league. So we'll sim the year and see how he does. And guys, I totally forgot to show you, but this is what Patty Kane looks like in a Maple Leafs jersey. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. Again, he's wearing number 88, so Nylander must be wearing a different number, but I guess Nylander let him take number 88. But yeah, he looks pretty good. I mean, I would really love to see Kane to Toronto. I mean, it would really help out the team because I'm a Leafs fan. But yeah, that's how he looks like in a Leafs jersey. Yeah, let's start the sim. Here we are, guys, after the season. Patty Kane with the Leafs. The Leafs finished with a record of 52, 24, and 6, 110 points, first in the division. And it looks like we won the President's Trophy, 1 point over the Avs. And it looks like Matthews led the scoring. Let's see if Kane is at least top 3, hopefully. And yeah, he is. He's second. He finished with 94 points, 26 goals, 68 assists. A pretty good season for Patty Kane. I mean, and then Matthews, him and Martin were on the first line getting a +5. They should all have over a point per game. So yeah, 94 for Kane's pretty good. I actually want to check how that would be in his whole career. So he had 94 points. Actually did pretty good. Like, I bet you that's like his 5th best season. So not bad for Patty Kane. He is 33. Getting lower, but yeah, 94-point season for Patty Kane is pretty good. Obviously, we're making the playoffs, so we also won the President's Trophy, so that's good. We'll also see what rewards Patty Kane win. In the first round, we'll be facing the New York Islanders. So let's sim these games and see if Patty Kane does really get in the playoffs. Hopefully he does. Let's sim the whole series. We have home ice advantage. Lose the first, lose the second, win the third, win the fourth, win the fifth, lose the 6th, game 7 in Toronto, and we win 7-4. So beat the Islanders in 7, advance to the second round, and we got to go against the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's not fun. Lose the first, win the second, win the third, lose the fourth, game 7, and we win 3-0. Wow. We win in 7 against the Lightning as well. We have the Hurricanes in the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm going to sim these slowly. First 2, obviously, in Toronto. Loss, win. Next 2 in Carolina. Series tied 1-1. A loss and a win. So, yeah. Game 5 in Toronto. Series is tied 2-2. A loss. Game 6. And we lose 3-0. So, we lose to the Hurricanes in the Eastern Conference Finals in 6 games. They're in the Cup final against the Oilers. Let's see who wins Let's see who wins the Stanley Cup. And we lost to the Stanley Cup champions. Carolina Hurricanes won the Stanley Cup, so I guess we could at least say we lost to the Stanley Cup champs. See how our guys did. Matthews at 26 and 20, not bad. We got to see how Patty Kane did. How did he do? 21 and 20, not bad. Just over a point per game, 6 goals, 15 assists. He was a plus 17. That's probably the best in the team. Yeah, he was. So he's the best plus minus. Second in point, just like he was in the regular season. Yeah, pretty good season with Patty Kane. Again, I'll write up all the stat numbers and all that stuff so we know who he did with the best, and maybe that's the team we would go with. So he had 21 points in 20 games in the playoffs. Did not win a Stanley Cup, but that's all right. Let's check the awards. Maybe he won an award. Again, we did win the President's Trophy, so we won a team award. Individual, Matthews did win the Hart. Wow, there you go. Patty Kane won the Lady Byng, so we got to write that down. Let's see if he wins anything else. Matthews also won the Ted Lindsay, and wow, Evander Kane won the Maurice Richard. So yeah, Patty Kane won one award. He won the Lady Byng, so that's good. He won an award. So yeah, that was the season we simmed with the Maple Leafs. Now let's go put him on to the Edmonton Oilers. So guys, here's Patty Kane on the Edmonton Oilers. He is playing with Connor McDavid and Evander Kane on the first line. They're getting a +5. Second line's also getting a +5, so that's pretty nice. The third and fourth are getting a 0. I would put McLeod third line, but it does get a -1, so just makes worse. There's their defense, not looking too bad. Literally, this is the best chemistry. I could do that, but it's a -2. I'd rather that get a +1. So hopefully it just changes the goaltender. They have Jack Campbell and Stuart Skinner. So yeah, let's start the simulation. Before we do that, let's go to special teams. He's on the first unit playing with McDavid, Draisaitl, Kane, and Nurse. So it should be fun, and they're getting a +5. Edmonton's looking pretty good, so I'll show you what he looks like in an Edmonton jersey, and then we'll start the simulation. And guys, this is what Patty Kane looks like in an Oilers jersey. To be honest, I think Patty Kane looks good in any jersey. Again, wearing number 88, there's Patty Kane. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, let's start the simulation. The Edmonton Oilers finished with a record of 50, 24, and 8 for 108 points. So the Maple Leafs, when Kane was on the Leafs had 110 points, and they had 52 wins. So it looks like he's doing better with the Leafs right now. Let's see how many points he had. Obviously, McDavid's going to be first. Let's see. And he did finish second, but only with 93. If you guys remember, with the Leafs, he had 94 and an extra point, 16 goals, 77 assists. So he had one more point with the Maple Leafs. So maybe it's looking like he might be better with the Maple Leafs. He had 93 points, one less from last time. The record wasn't as good, but we did make the playoffs. Again, finished first in our division like he did with the Maple Leafs. We didn't win the President's Trophy, though. The St. Louis Blues actually won the President's Trophy. So yeah, we are first in our division. We will be facing the should be the Battle of Alberta, if I'm not wrong. It should be the Battle of Alberta, if I'm not wrong. And yes, it is. It's the Battle of Alberta. Calgary, Edmonton. Now let's see how Patty Kane does against the Battle of Alberta. First 2 games in Edmonton. Wow. Destroyed both. Next 2 in Calgary, we have the 2-0 series lead. Win and loss, okay? Game 5 in Edmonton, we're up 3-1 in the series. And we won it 2-1, so we beat the Flames in 5. And we're advancing to the second round. So just like the Leafs did win in the first round. But next opponent in the second round will be the Vancouver Canucks. Okay, we have better. So yeah, first 2 games in Edmonton, a loss and a win. So series tied 1-1. Next 2 in Vancouver, a win, loss. So game 5 in Edmonton, the series tied 2-2. A loss. That's not good. Game 6 in Vancouver, we're down and we lose. Wow, and the Oilers lose in the second round. So to be honest, right now it's looking like Kane did better with the Maple Leafs. Already lost in the second round. We made it to the conference finals. Looks like the Canucks might beat down the Lightning in the Stanley Cup final. Let's see. And they're up 3-run right now. One more win and the Canucks win the Stanley Cup. No, Tampa's forcing a game 6. And Tampa forces 7. If Tampa wins. No, Vancouver. wins the 2023 Stanley Cup. So let's see how Patty Kane did in the playoffs. Looks like Evander Kane actually leaded in scoring, 12 and 11. It's not Evander Kane, we're looking for Patrick Kane. Wow, not really a good playoffs. He only had 9 and 11, 4 goals, 5 assists, was a -3. Even McDavid was a -4, and Kane was a -3. So that first line didn't do good at all. He was getting killed by the Canucks first line. So yeah, Patty Kane not having that great of a playoffs, under a point per game. With the Leafs, he had over a point per game. So yeah, and the Oilers, first let's go check out the awards. Again, he did win the Lady Byng with the Maple Leafs. Let's see if he wins anything else. And he did with the Lady Byng again. He won the Lady Byng with the Edmonton Oilers as well. Let's see if he wins anything else. He shouldn't, but you never know. And no, he didn't. So yeah, he won the Lady Byng again. So he won the same award for the second straight year. So yeah, I think right currently he did better with the Toronto Maple Leafs. So we're going to go to the Rangers and see if he can do better than he did with the Maple Leafs. And guys, here he is on the New York Rangers, paired up with his old buddy Artemi Panarin. Panarin, Zibanejad, Kane getting a +5. And this team is nasty. Top 6 getting a +5, third's getting a +2, and the fourth's getting a +1. Defense, the both two pairs are getting +5s. Third is getting a -1, but that's crazy. And they have, in my opinion, the best goal in the league at 92 overall. I think the Rangers could possibly win the Stanley Cup. And special teams, both are also getting a +5. He's playing with Panarin, Zibanejad, Kreider, and Fox, the best New York Rangers players. He's playing right D, paired up with Adam Fox. So let's start the simulation. Before we do that again, gotta show you what he looks like in a Rangers uniform and then start the simulation. And guys, this is what Patty Kane looks like in a New York Rangers jersey again, wearing number 88. As I said, he literally looks good in any jersey. Looks pretty good in the Rangers jersey. But let's sim the season and see how Patty Kane does. Guys, after this season with the Rangers finished with a record of 44-38 for 96 points. To be honest, I thought they were the best team out of all three, and they only finished third in the division, the worst. But let's see how Patty Kane, he looked like Fox, a defenseman, put up 82 and 82, so good for Adam Fox. But let's see how Patty Kane did. Wow. 74 and 82, 13 goals, 61 assists, so didn't even have a point per game. 74 points is a really good season, but Patty Kane, come on. He put up 90 points with the Oilers and the Leafs and only 74, and he was a -9. Playing with Artemi Panarin and Mika Zibanejad getting a +5. For me, that's a little weird. Only put up 74 points on a first line. That's really good. Played with a 90 and a 92, getting a +5. That's just weird to me. But yeah, still not a bad season. The Rangers still do make the playoffs, so they'll be playing, looks like it's the Pittsburgh Penguins in the first round. So let's do it. At least he made the playoffs with all three. He hasn't made the playoffs with the Blackhawks since, I think, the bubble 2020. So I think he'll really like doing this. So yeah, first 2 games in Pittsburgh. Hopefully we can at least come out with a first round win. And we win the first and lose the second. Next 2 in Pittsburgh, series tied 1-1. A win and a loss. Okay. Next 2, series tied 2-2. A win. Do we win in 6? No. Game 7 in Pittsburgh. And we lose 6-1. And the Rangers lose in the first round 7 to the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm surprised. I feel like the Rangers looked like the best team. They looked better than the Oilers and the Leafs. And it looks like we have the Panthers and the Predators in the Cup final. Their series is tied 1-1. And wow, that's interesting. The Nashville Predators win the Stanley Cup, so let's see how they did. I mean, it was only a 7-game series, don't expect much. Capo Kakko went 6 and 7, so all the players, Kakko, best player, didn't even have a point per game. So I mean, it was only 7 games. Let's see how Patty Kane did. I mean, you can't really get mad. 5 and 7, 3 goals, 2 assists. Didn't really play much. Was a -2. Wasn't that good. Like Artemi Panarin only had 4 points. That's really weird. But yeah, Patty Kane didn't do that great. So to be honest, he did the best with the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm not saying he should go there. Again, obviously, teams are going to have to trade their players, so the team's not going to be this good. But you never know. Maybe the Leafs are the best team for him. I don't think we won any of these awards. But let's see if he won the Lady Byng again. No, he didn't. Cale Makar did this time. So yeah, not even that great of a season. And Patty Kane didn't win any awards. So he won the Lady Byng with the Oilers and the Leafs. He had his best season with the Leafs. He had 94 points, had 93 points with the Oilers. Went to the conference finals with the Leafs, lost in the second round with the Oilers, lost in the first round with the Rangers. So I'm kind of surprised. I thought he was going to do the best with the Rangers because their team was so good. But yeah, I guess that'll do it for the video. I guess it's saying maybe the Leafs are the best team for Patty Kane, but you never know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Don't forget that like button, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you will get notified whenever we upload another video. See you guys later. Peace!